recently cut my hair, and for some reason I convinced myself that that means I can't wear my head wraps for a while, but I've been playing around recently and I realized yes, I absolutely can. So today I'm going to share with you guys how I achieved this look when I had long hair and how you can achieve it with short hair as well. My favorite fabric to wear with head wraps is velvet, and it is perfect as we move into the fall and winter months. So the key thing is the velvet part, not the slinky side, is what's touching your hair. That's what clings to the hair, and it allows you to really play with your shape without pulling it and taunting it too tight, because then that leads to headaches. So these Wrapped in My Roots head wraps that are already sewn together, this way the velvet is touching your hair without you having to think about it, are perfect. So where you want to start is just the tiniest bit on one side where you start. So this is my left, and I just need enough that it's crossing over a little past the middle of my face. And as you start, make sure that the bottom of the head wrap is touching the nape of your neck. So wrap this around. With the short hair, you want to cover just a bit more over the top because you're going to be covering your hair as well. And this, actually, that's a bit too much, so move it over. This goes over. And then I'm gonna wrap this part around the bottom of your neck, around the bottom of your ear, and then cross over. Once the fabric touches the other side, you're good to let this go, and you can even start to maneuver just a little bit. You wanna keep this part as straight as possible because that is what's going to continue to wrap around. Now, of course, depending on how much hair you have or how much of your head you're looking to cover, then that's going to determine how you start to play with this fabric up top. But at first, we're going to just continue to wrap. And when you get to this point where you realize your head wrap is about to end, you want to come back here to figure out the last loop you made, because that is where you're going to tuck this end piece in. And from here, it's all about playing with the shape. So with the short hair, I've got a little bit more to tuck in, and you can roll it in on itself. Hover over some of this to go underneath. Start tucking it in. And then what I love is to create this V shape right in the center of your face. So you can push this a little back so you can start to play with this. And check out Wrapped in My Roots head wraps. They've got great quality head wraps. Look at this velvet. It is thick, it is durable. I'm not worried about how many times I'll wash this. And the way that they've sewn this together, it's made to make it easy for you to play with. So check them out. I also think it looks super regal when the head wrap wraps around your ears. So there are times where I do want to show off my jewelry, and I'll just pop out the lobe just the tiniest bit, pop on my earrings. But for today, I definitely want to have that wrapped up. This loop going around below your ear and coming up into this V gives so much attention to your eye area, and I think that's where the magic lies. And that is it. Simple, elegant, and you're good to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.